KBOI 2 News, first at 4.
Well, good afternoon. Get ready for this, a big weather alert. We have more snow on the way.
Yeah, we've actually got something that we don't normally see in this area, and that is a winter storm warning. It takes effect tonight, overnight. And by this time tomorrow, downtown Boise is going to look a lot different, a lot more white.
KBOI 2 News is tracking the storm, and we do have team coverage this afternoon.
First, KBOI 2 Sierra Oshwin tells us how much snow we can expect. She's in today for Roland. Sierra?
Well, if you thought the storm over the weekend brought some snow to us, we could see even more. We could see anywhere between 3 and 5 inches on the valley floors here in the Treasure Valley. Now, taking a look at the satellite and radar, all of this pink is where the winter storm warning is in effect. That goes from from 2 a.m. until 11 p.m. on Wednesday. And again, we could see anywhere between 3 and 5 inches. Right now, we are seeing some light snow, but we're going to continue to see more as the afternoon rolls on in. And right now, we're sitting at 22 degrees over here at the Boise Airport. We still have some light winds coming from the northwest at about 3 miles an hour. That's keeping our air pretty stagnant still, which is why we could see yellow category air quality tomorrow. Tonight, temperatures are going to dip into the teens. We have that chance of snow rolling on in. Tomorrow morning, starting the day off at 22 degrees, that's when we could start to see the majority of that snow. That'll go all the way through tomorrow afternoon, reaching a high of 26 degrees. That light snow should continue through the evening, but again, kind of decreasing as the day rolls on. And I'll tell you more about that 7-day forecast here in just a few. Back to you, Brett.
All right, well, we have been reporting on how hard it is to keep all the roads and the highways clear of ice and snow this winter, and that does include one of Boise's most popular paths. Scott Logan is live. He's on the Greenbelt.
And I am on the Greenbelt, and the Boise Parks and Recreation Department tells me this winter has been the toughest for snow removal on the Greenbelt since 1985. The city will plow the Greenbelt regularly when snow accumulates up to 1 inch. The tree-lined pathway follows the river through the heart of the city and is used by people year-round, even when the conditions are like this.
All year round, right next to the river, so you go fishing, you go skiing, you go hiking, anything you want to do, man.
How does this snow and ice change things for you?
Well, walking, no problem. Just put on a pair of skate skis and it turns into skating.
But the city has been using small snowplows mounted on mowers and ATVs, as well as utility trucks, to remove snow and ice. And chemical de-icer is used as well. The city says it's like snow removal on ordinary streets, but in microscopic form. Well, I guess every little bit helps out here. But with the forecast, it seems like this is, as they say, carrying coals to Newcastle. I'm told that city workers have been at this every day on the Greenbelt, except for Christmas Day. Live in Boise, Scott Logan, KBOI 2 News.
And if you missed that coals to Newcastle reference, we'll tell you all about that on social media later. Let's take a look outside at the interstate right now. This is 84 at 11th. This is Nampa. It's wet in places, dry in places. Right now it's just fine, but remember, with the snow starting overnight, tomorrow morning's commute could be messy. Just slow down.
If you've been bouncing around in your car a lot on the ice and the snow, who hasn't, you may wonder just how much damage your car is actually sustaining. We've done the homework and checked. Mechanics we talked to tell us this bouncing around may be uncomfortable, but it actually accounts for less wear and tear on the vehicle than you actually may think.
Really, as far as just bouncing around over on the ice, really that probably doesn't really cause that many problems. It's when, because of the ice, you end up sliding into a curb or something more solid is when you're going to knock out a front end alignment or cause some damage to the tires.
Which, of course, is another argument for slow and steady on the roads. And now the car experts we talked to say the best thing you can do to prepare your car is to make sure the battery is in good shape and the antifreeze is adequate for below zero temperatures. Stick around for KBOI 2 News. Many kids in the Treasure Valley are going back to school tomorrow. We have what you need to know before you send them out in the elements.